Spring is here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your sunny days delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a well-groomed lawn delivered, but you can get a chicken parmesan delivered. A cabana? That's a no. But a banana? That's a yes. A nice tan? Sorry, nope. But a box fan? Happily, yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello and welcome to I Talk to Ghosts. I'm your host, Jennifer, a professional medium. Welcome, dear listeners, to another enchanting evening in my spirit parlor, with this episode airing on April 22nd, which is commonly celebrated as Earth Day. Tonight, we step beyond the veil of what is seen into the whispering world of nature spirits and the Fey. These mystical beings have danced on the edges of human imagination for centuries, inspiring folklore, spiritual practices, and even deep reverence for the natural world. But how do we truly connect with these forces? How can we honor the Fae and work with the spirit of nature itself? Settle in, I'll pour some tea and light a few candles as we explore this enchanting topic. Nature spirits exist all around us, in the wind rustling through the trees, in the shifting patterns of a flowing stream, and in the still, watchful presence of ancient stones. Many cultures recognize these spirits in different ways. The Celts spoke of the Tu'aha De Dana and the She, while Japanese folklore speaks of kami, spirits inhabiting natural places. The Fae, often linked with fairies, elves, and otherworldly beings, are guardians and tricksters alike, sometimes benevolent, sometimes mischievous, and sometimes downright dangerous, reminding us that nature is neither tame nor predictable. When approaching the Fae, respect is key. But how might you know they are around you? Subtle signs include small objects disappearing and reappearing in unexpected places, sudden bursts of laughter or music with no apparent source, or an uncanny feeling of being watched in natural spaces. Some experience flickering lights and sparkles, unusual animal behavior, or even dreams where the Fae appear to communicate. Paying attention to these gentle nudges can deepen your connection to their world. They are not mere storybook characters, but conscious forces of nature. Offerings of milk, honey, or fresh flowers are traditional ways to express gratitude and invite harmony rather than mischief. Honoring nature goes beyond fairy tales. It's a practice of mindfulness, gratitude, and connection. And here are some ways you can begin working with nature on a spiritual level. Things you can try are listen to nature's voice. Meditation in natural settings allows you to attune to the energy of the earth and receive intuitive messages. You can leave offerings. A small act like pouring out a little spring water or leaving a biodegradable token acknowledges the spirit of the place and fosters a reciprocal relationship. You can also create an outdoor altar. A simple arrangement of stones, flowers, or candles in the garden or sacred outdoor space can serve as a bridge between you and the spirits of the land. I personally love working with herbs, so I would be remiss to not mention a few herbal suggestions for elements that you can add and work with in any personal practice that you have. Herbs have long been used to bridge the human and the spiritual realms, carrying and fostering the energy of the earth within them. Here are 3 in particular that I find powerful when working with nature spirits. The first is mugwort, often associated with dreams, intuition, and crossing into liminal spaces. Mugwort is an herb of the Fey. Burning mugwort as incense or placing it under your pillow could enhance psychic awareness and help connect with unseen realms. Next, I recommend hawthorn. Hawthorn is a tree sacred to the Fey and acts as both a guardian and a gateway to their world. Planting hawthorn near your home or wearing a small piece as a charm can invite protection and blessings from nature spirits. Lastly, I recommend vervain. Known as an herb of purification and spiritual elevation, vervain can be used in offerings, teas, or ritual baths to strengthen one's connection to the divine and the natural world. Working with nature spirits and the Fae is not just about seeking magical encounters or favors. It's about deepening your relationship with the world we live in. By treating nature as sacred and alive, we open ourselves to a greater harmony with the unseen forces that shape our reality. Thank you for joining me tonight in the Spirit Parlor. If you've had your own personal nature experiences on a spiritual level, I would love to hear about them, so please reach out with a comment or an email. In the meantime, happy Earth Day. May the whispering leaves and twinkling stars guide you. And remember, the Fae are always watching, waiting for those who are ready to be aware. Until next time, keep your candles lit and your heart open to mystery. Good night and take care.
Fear Daily is a podcast that takes you into the shadows of the past, unearthing the 1990s most terrifying tales of monsters, madness, and life after death. Discovered on a forgotten bulletin board server somewhere in Pennsylvania's Rust Belt, these stories are an archive of humanity's strangest encounters with the unknown as told by the people who experienced them. Written by Brennan Storr, creator of the Ghost Story Guys, and hosted by Brandon Schecksnyder of Southern Gothic, Fear Daily is your window into the dark corners of our world. Follow Fear Daily today on your favorite podcatcher to receive new episodes Monday through Friday, each and every week.
I can't tell you how often I hear, oh, I'm a little OCD. I like things neat. That's not OCD. I'm Howie Mandel, and I know this because I have OCD. Actual OCD causes relentless, unwanted thoughts. What if I did something terrible and forgot? What if I'm a bad person? Why am I thinking this terrible thing? It makes you question absolutely everything, and you'll do anything to feel better. OCD is debilitating, but it's also highly treatable with the right kind of therapy. Regular talk therapy doesn't cut it. OCD needs specialized therapy. That's why I want to tell you about NoCD. NoCD is the world's largest virtual therapy provider for OCD. Their licensed therapists provide specialized therapy virtually, and it's covered by insurance for over 155 million Americans. If you think you might be struggling with OCD, visit nocd.com to schedule a free 15-minute call and learn more. That's NOCD.com.